When most people think of Ralph Cifaretto, they understandably think of the most awful thing he did. But if we only look at that, I think we miss out on a good few things that Ralph got right.
Stay out of trouble.
So handsome.
Good kid.
Little pig-headed, you ask me. Every advantage of this kid. College, good home life.
We're staying home this year so Jackie can study for his SATs. You know, Ro found him a great tutor.
I had to quit school in 11th grade. Help my mother.
Tony still had it in his head that Jackie Jr. was going to college, almost making the dean's list, etc., etc. But Ralph knew pretty early on exactly where Jackie's head was.
It's late. He's being rude. It should be set straight.
Honey, he'll be here. I paged him. Honey, that poor kid lost his dad.
I lost mine when I was 6. Look, kid, I'm trying real hard here. I know it's tough on you. I'm the guy that's dating your mom. Dating? Don't get fucking filthy about it. Anyway, this was a good idea she had. Us going out to dinner. Not that I think one conversation ever solved anybody's problems.
I'm only here so I don't have to hear her bitching and crying. I just got an A on my lit paper.
You did?
I flunked out of Rutgers. Ralph said I was probably wasting my time if I didn't have the aptitude.
Ralph.
I mean, look, he's not wrong. And he actually wasn't going to class anyway, like he told Meadow.
I'm putting a friend in over there. As captain.
What? No. Fucking Gigi, are you shitting me?
In the middle of season 3, Tony decides to put Gigi in as captain over Ralph, even though Ralph brings in much fatter envelopes than Gigi and is generally more of a hustler, while Gigi's preoccupied with family things at home.
It's your job to make my job easier.
I'm not complaining. You asked me. It's not just him. It's free on deal. We're in the middle of a major renovation at the house. I got 2 kids getting ready for college, so it's...
And it seems like neither his head nor his heart are fully 100% in, which is necessary with this extra responsibility as captain. See those bags? Fucking stress is killing him. So by the time we get to episode 8, Gigi dies, and Tony reluctantly puts Ralph in as captain. So basically someone had to die in order for Tony to realize he made the wrong move.
The bottom line speaks loudest. I'm earning my ass off for you.
It's my decision. Ralph, you're fucking captain. Over my dead body. Making you captain.
Yeah. You're late. Well, tomorrow I can be on time. But you'll be stupid forever.
So listen, about all this stuff that's going on, Tony and all.
What's your name again?
Johnny talked to you about me, right?
Johnny who? Sack? Talk to me about what?
Paulie loved to run his mouth, and he hated Ralph. He was the gossip king of the Sopranos.
Ralphie's bringing him all this espionage, Caro. You'd think I was carrying a load in my pants the way Tony sticks his nose up when I'm around.
You didn't hear the joke about Ginny?
Never mind. Let it die at that.
You're feeling higher than the avenue think. We had some words. Tony made it right.
It's a different one now.
Had to be. Paulie. He hates my success. He told Paulie. Paulie tells Johnny. Fucking telephone game like high school girls.
What about the land deal? Freelandheisen Avenue. You forget and maybe tell him that you, me, and Zellman made all that money?
Did I tell him about it? No.
Make an argument that he's a traitor.
There could be a change.
Tony?
And as far as us talking like this?
Now you may say to yourself, well, Paulie was so disgusted by what Ralph did to Tracy and how he could hurt a young girl. But let's go back to the tapes.
Cocksucker was way out of line.
20 years old, this girl.
That too. Think I'm here to hurt you? You know me since I'm a kid.
We know Tony's no fan of Ralph, but when Ralph's son gets critically injured and is in the hospital, while allegedly trying to comfort Ralph, Tony thinks it's the perfect time to tell him that he's seeing Valentina.
The money I put in his pocket for construction alone, he should hit his knees, this prick. That's how he is. Like a dog with two bones.
A girl that Ralph just introduced Tony to as his own girlfriend in the previous episode.
My little boy.
I'm going to talk more about Ralph and Pyomai in a separate video because I don't think that Ralph was behind the fire. But if Ralph was behind the fire, I think it's fair to say that Tony was really bad with his timing when he decided to light a fire in Ralph by telling him about Valentina.
Seeing that girl you used to date, Valentina.
I gotta go to the hospital.
Well, maybe you should go see Pi.
When Ralph made his joke about Ginny Sack, the room erupted in laughter, but when Johnny Sack heard it...
I want you to sanction the hit on Ralph Cifaretto.
Any ideas writing a family gossip column?
I know I've mentioned this in a previous video, but I don't think Johnny only became a hothead after Carmine Sr. died. I think he showed his hot-headedness pretty clearly with Ralph. As we can see later on, it wasn't just about Ralph. Johnny wants to take out the boss too, Carmine Sr.
Why are you telling me all this, John?
Because at heart, I know you're a pragmatist. As I am.
When you think about it, Johnny's got some balls. Big house, lying in his pocket with our hard-earned cash.
Well, why didn't you tell me you were moving here?
Why?
I gotta find out secondhand.
If Carmine's health were bad, if something were to happen to him, God forbid.
John, Carmine's fine.
You know, Artie, I'm not going to be able to lend you money for less than 2 points.
It's not a problem.
Just out of curiosity, what's going to happen in 2 weeks?
The insurance check's gonna come.
In Everybody Hurts, Season 4, Episode 6, Artie asks Ralph if he can loan him $50,000, which he plans to pay back with the money from his big deal with Jean Philippe.
I hate to do it, Artie, but I think I'm going to pass. Sorry.
Why not?
Because if you don't pay me back, I ain't going to be able to hurt you.
Because he knows not to shit where Tony eats. Ralph also wasn't a rat, which is something we can't say for many of the guys in Tony's crew. Let's take a look here.
Most of the guys in this life, there's no fucking honor. Forget your enemies, you can't even depend on your friends.
What's happening?
Tony Soprano's mother's wake is tonight. Want me to wear a wire?
Haven't heard from you lately.
Busy, you know? My kid has some problems.
I hope you enjoyed this video about Ralph and some things I think he got right. What do you think? I'd love to hear from you.